All right, you know the drill. Every single one of us, you're a developer, you're a PM, doesn't matter. You open up Jira, you find that one ticket you need to work on, and you click.
And then nothing. You just wait. You're staring at that cursed little spinner just going round and round. What is happening? Seriously, why is this one simple click so unbelievably soul-crushingly slow?
Okay, let's count it out. 1, 2, 3 seconds. In that time, you could have written a whole git commit message. Easy.
4, 5 seconds, wow. Okay, now the heat death of the universe is starting to feel like a more immediate concern.
Yeah, this is it. This is the moment you start seriously wondering why you didn't just become a baker or something. And look, everyone has a theory, right? Oh, it's the UI. It's bad front-end code. It's Atlassian's fault. But the real reason? Oh, it's so much weirder, so much worse.
Here it is, the core of the problem. Jira is slow because Jira is too powerful. It's trying to be everything to everyone, and that limitless power, it came at a terrible, terrible price, paid for by its database.
So, to really get why we're in this mess, we have to go back in time. I'm talking way back to a simpler, happier era, an age of myth and legend, when Jira was actually fast.
Picture this. The year is 2002. Jira is born, and it has one single, beautiful purpose in life: track bugs. That's it. It was clean, it was focused, and because it had exactly one job, it was fast. I mean, gloriously fast. This was Jira before we got our hands on it and ruined everything.
I mean, just look at this original database schema. It's beautiful. You got an issue table, a project table, a user table. That's it. 3 tables, clean relationships. It's elegant. It makes perfect sense. It's a work of art, really.
And then it happened. The turning point. The moment it all went so wrong. I call it the custom field trap.
See, something completely predictable happened, actually. People saw this nice, simple bug tracker and immediately started using it for, well, everything. HR was in there tracking hiring, marketing was running campaigns, legal was managing contracts, and someone, I swear to you this is real, someone used Jira to plan their freaking wedding.
So Atlassian had a choice to make, right? A real fork in the road. They could have stayed simple, stayed focused, and lost all those new customers who desperately needed to plan weddings inside a bug tracker. Or they could lean in, become infinitely customizable, and in the process, completely sacrifice performance. Guess which one they chose? Yep, they chose growth. They chose chaos.
And this leads to the absolute nightmare engineering problem. How in the world do you design a table that can store anything? I mean, literally any field a user can just invent on the spot. The simple answer is, you don't. You can't. Not if you want it to be clean or, fast.
So what did they do? They built this generic, abstract monstrosity. Now, just to get one little piece of data, like say the due date, the database has to go on an insane journey. It has to find the custom field definition, then find its value, then link that value back to the issue, then check the field type, then check the field config, then the context, then the options. It's a database scavenger hunt every single time you click a ticket.
So what used to be a single, beautiful, simple row in a table is now a jigsaw puzzle. A puzzle that has to be reassembled from scratch, piece by painful piece, from dozens of different tables, every single time you load the page.
Oh, and you think that's bad? You think that's the end of the story? Oh no, my friend. It gets so much worse. Let's fast forward to today, to the modern era, to Jira Cloud and what I like to call the multi-tenant nightmare.
See, back in the old days, everybody ran their own little Jira instance, probably on a server humming under someone's desk. You had thousands of little separate databases. But Jira Cloud? No. Jira Cloud is one massive, mega database for everyone.
So, inside this one giant database, you've got thousands and thousands of different companies, each one creating millions upon millions of their own special, unique, absolutely critical custom fields,
which all adds up to billions of rows of data, all churning away, all competing for the same resources in the same place. It's not a database query anymore. It's a full-on gymnastics routine happening behind every single click.
Here's an easier way to think about it. It is literally like trying to run 10,000 different databases, each with its own weird rules and fields.
But you're doing it all inside one single schema. It's a recipe for disaster, a guaranteed recipe for slowness.
And this brings us to the final, really painful truth. Because as much as we love to blame Atlassian for this whole mess, they're not the only ones at fault. The hard truth? We did this. To ourselves.
Think about it. We were the ones who screamed for infinite customization. We demanded that we be able to build workflows for every single department, from HR to legal. We were the ones who said, you know what I need? A custom field for this one random idea that just popped into my head. We demanded a tool that could be everything to everyone. And you know what? We got exactly what we asked for.
And that brings us right back to where we started, the central paradox of Jira. It's not slow in spite of all its features, it's slow because of them. Its power is precisely what makes it slow, and we're the ones who gave it that power.
So, the next time you're staring at that little spinner, deep in that existential crisis about your career choices, just remember this. We asked for this. We demanded a tool that could do absolutely anything. So, who's really to blame when it can't do the one simple thing, opening a ticket quickly?